Hello, friends. Okay, so week 10, I don't know, 11. Whatever the title is for this, that's what week we just finished. I just finished a 14-mile run. Ooh, that's salty. Walked the last mile of it because I stopped to get water and I tried running again and like it just didn't happen. So yeah. Other than that, though, this week was a good week. I had two of my best runs ever. On Wednesday, there's like the hurricane that came up from Florida all the way up to here overland. We're not going to go into that part. It was not supposed to hit until 6 o'clock, according to the weather apps that I was looking at. So I finished at 5, and I was like, oh, I have like an hour. I can totally get this done in that amount of time. So I ran my first mile, and after the first mile, it starts to drizzle, and I'm just like, cool, like, I'm okay with this, like, super refreshing, it's gonna be fine, like, staying like this for another, like, 50 minutes, awesome. I was so wrong. So by the time that I reached my second mile, and I was down at the park, the rain was plummeting down. Like, I thought I was going to get bruises. That's how hard these raindrops were. I have not experienced rain like that in a very long time. So needless to say, by the end of the run, my shoes were completely soaked. I was like feeling like I was running in puddles. However, what it did lead me to do was have a run that was under a 10-minute pace the entire time. So every one of my miles was under 10 minutes, which has never happened before. So cool, like consecutively at least. So that was neat. And then on Friday, I went out for a 6-mile run. So that one was a 5-mile run. And then I went out for a 6-mile run, and it was like 70 degrees outside, maybe a little less, and like blue skies, just gorgeous, this awesome breeze. Like, it was just like a perfect day. And I think that's why I was just like, I just love it out here. So like I did my 6 miles. And again, I came under a 10-minute pace. Like, there were some miles that were over the 10 minutes mark, but whatever. But I think it was like 9:58 for that one, for my 6 miles. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I just like running in like nice weather, or really crappy weather. Nothing in between. So I did that. And then I had my milk class on Friday, which was awesome. I did not do a strength training class, and I don't think I did much of a Pilates thing this week. I did 2 like half-hour sessions. I did 2 half-hour Pilates sessions. But they weren't like super hardcore or anything like that, and I think that hindered my run today, because I think it like put a lot of pressure on my ankle, or on my knees and my hips especially, because my abs weren't super engaged. So I think that was something that I needed, that I could improve upon next week, just because I could tell that I was totally disengaged in my abdominals, and like I didn't really want to like suck it in because I had pizza last night. I also don't think pizza is like the right thing for me to carb load on. So yeah. Also, good things to know, a couple little takeaways that I learned from other people. One is, when you have really soppy, wet shoes, I asked on Instagram, and all of the responses I got back, I was just like, how do you quickly dry your shoes? And everyone responded with scrunched up newspapers and like stuff your shoes with newspaper. I was like, okay, very well. I did not have newspapers. Luckily, it was like such a nice day the next day that like the sun dried it out, and I have like little hanging things, but good to know. Also, other awesome thing to remember, that I just took advantage of, is that when your knees are flippin' tired and like they're just like not working for you, and you have stairs to climb, as we do in order to get to our apartment, climb the stairs backwards. It's a little awkward, but it takes a lot of the pressure off of your knees, because like I could even feel like when I had to just like walk onto the curb, my knees were just like, no, no. So I was like, how am I gonna get upstairs? And then I remembered that walking up backwards is the way to do it. I think people do that when they have knee surgeries as well. So if it works for them, it works for me. But yeah, I think that is all this week should be a fairly normal week. I hope that it doesn't go into the 90s. We'll see. But I'm about to go and wash all this salt off and do nothing for the rest of the day. I might do like a little melt recovery thing just because like my legs are so tired. Like I got stuck in the hallway. I took my shoes off and I put my feet up on the wall because I was just like craving it. And then I could not get up from there. I actually had to call my husband, and thankfully he was home, and he like came out and helped me stand up. Not even stand up, like, but just helped me like sit up, and then I crawled into the apartment. So how I got here, I don't even know. How I'm gonna get in and out of the bathtub is an even better question. So wish me luck, and if I can get out of the tub, I will see you all next week. Have a great one.